down to Hall B. Everyone knows MG brand. They're now owned by SAIC out of Shanghai. And I got a couple neighbors who have an MG. I used to hate them. I didn't like the styling, but man, look at the new MG7. I think the new MG7, I used to hate them, but they've really grown on me over time, and this new one is gorgeous. Look at how clean that line is. So I've driven these both in China and here in Vietnam, and I think they're awesome. Like I said, they've really grown on me over time. But these new ones, they're very clean. They're very minimalistic. I mean, there's not much going on in the interior, but it's really nicely designed. And just like the MGs of the old days and MGs today, you sit really low in it. So this is a very long car, and when you sit very low, you can't see the front end or the back end for that matter. So it'd be interesting to see how this thing drives. So far I'm very impressed by the interior. They've got a button for Super Sport. Now that is sexy. Wow. Don't just remember, these are Chinese cars. This is their G50, little minivan, shuttle bus. Floating tablet, still a thing for the MGs. A lot of car companies have been going to the panel displays. This one's still rocking the floating tablet. But man, what a lot of room in this one. Now this is interesting. This is the D90 SUV. Look at this. This is huge. I haven't seen this before. It kind of looks like a giant, I want to say like a Land Cruiser SUV, but wow. Wow! Wow! See, a lot of China car makers, a lot of car makers in China are going to that boxy look, that off-roader look. It seems to be the trend coming out of China more recently, and this is an example of that. There are some strange angles. It's not a Toyota Land Cruiser, but it's just different. I mean, there's even paddle shifters on this thing. These are beautifully designed seats. It's not as good quality as a Toyota, but you're not going to be paying Toyota prices for this. This design element here I see on a lot of new cars, but there's some strange angles in this. I mean, look right here. This is the armrest, and these are just two different sides for the armrest. That's kind of odd. This thing is just massive, man. Wow. Morris Garages. I wonder what that is. I'll have to look into this a little bit more and find out what does it mean, Morris Garages. A lot of car companies, especially here in Asia, have these odd collaborations and design houses and manufacturing partnerships. There's an MG4 electric. I didn't know about this one either. Okay, another one for me to explore. Look at this. It's actually a really good looking little electric car. The interior is definitely something unique. So it's got a center console, but with this like strange floating shelf. That is something I haven't seen before. For an electric car, a lower end electric car, this doesn't feel all that bad. If I recall, but excuse me, it says it's from MG. The IML S7. What a definitely higher end. Wow. Wow. I'll say it again, the Chinese are doing good stuff. Wow. Those are some big, heavy doors. Gigantic seats. Look at big these are. All white interior. I mean, this feels ultra premium. But an amazingly beautiful car. Nicely done. Moving on to BYD. Build your dreams. See here, yeah, they write BYD on the back here. So they finally learned not to write build your dreams on the back. They started to write, but they have the 3 models here that they sell in Vietnam. They've got the new SUV over there that I'm gonna go check out. They have the M6, but the Dolphin, the Auto, and the Seal are the ones that are in the market here. And I don't see them in my neighborhood, not yet, but BYD, one of the best-selling electric cars in the world. They outsell Tesla in a lot of markets. These are coming, and they are really, really nice. Look at that. Oh, hello. Nice. And this will actually rotate. It'll go horizontal. I have a friend of mine that has a BYD. A couple friends have BYDs in China. Now this one, the Auto, I've seen this one before. This one's just the most funky interior of any car I've ever seen. I mean, complete with the guitar string straps here. This is strange circles. Look at this. That's how you open it. I mean, say what you want about BYD as far as quality goes. They don't have the best history of quality, but they really make up for it in their quirkiness of their designs, the playfulness of it, which I absolutely love. Some of it's a hit or miss, like this color scheme and these swooping wave dash. It's not for me, but I love the fact that they're willing to take a chance and do something different. And that's what I think that's where BYD really stands apart from the competition. That, and of course they are inexpensive. The BYD Dolphin. Again, very playful designs on the interior. This is the shifter right here. BYD exporting all throughout the world and a lot in Southeast Asia. I've seen that one before. Again, really trying to promote this rooftop tent thing that I'm seeing a lot more. It's not really a thing here yet, but it is especially in southern Vietnam, this is a growing trend. You're starting to see a lot of glamping and car camping places in and around the Ho Chi Minh City area. I don't see them too much in central Vietnam, but in Hanoi, in the mountains near like Sapa and Nhâm Bai, that's actually where they're starting to take note. BYD's minivan. And this is the one I was really excited to see. Again, that boxy Chinese style, kind of emulating the Land Cruiser look or the Range Rover look. All the latest design trends coming out of China. And this one is a beast. This one has, wow, look at that. I gotta sit in this one. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my God. I love it. This is really, really nice. This is nicer than the Land Cruiser I sat in over there. Yes, I said it. This waterfall design here, you can see that right in there. Amazing. Incredibly beautiful and very capable, but very heavy. This is a very heavy vehicle. But yeah, this is a BYD, if you can believe it. Unbelievable that BYD has a vehicle like this in their lineup now. See here, they have Build Your Dreams, because I don't think they're selling this one in Vietnam yet. They even have some of these buses. And I believe they outfit these for campers as well. These are the city buses I see in Da Nang. But I believe they also have like like mobile offices. These are obviously delivery vans, but I mean, you can build this out as a home on wheels. I know that's popular, the van life, right? I believe, I don't recall the name of this company, but I believe they are from Russia. I think this is a Russian company. Well, that's it for me, guys. Good 3 or 4 hours walking around this show. Not a big show. Again, no Korean cars here, which surprised me. And I didn't see VinFast in there. Mostly Japanese and mostly Chinese. Again, you're starting to see that influx of Chinese vehicles hitting the international markets more and more. I've said this before, China makes a lot of cars. Many of them are bad, but a lot of them are very good. And so don't discount them simply because they come from China. They are solid vehicles for a very good price, and they're going to disrupt a lot of markets when they come. I see that happening here in Vietnam as well as the rest of Southeast Asia. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, you get a lot for the money. And SAIC making some interesting vehicles I saw. But GAC is one of the ones that I really like. I'm very happy to see them doing so well. They're not known well, and they're underappreciated for the quality of those cars. I know many of you watch my channel because of my Chinese car reviews. Now that I live in Vietnam, it's a little bit more difficult to come by them, but they are coming. Havel is here, BYD is here, GAC is here, SAIC is here in a big way, and they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So those MG cars I hope to get into very quickly, as well as the Havels. You know, I've been a big fan of Havel